hopefully this goes pretty smooth.
All right. So we're doing Explorer. It looks like the first option set for Explorer, which I'm going to assume is the base, is 101. So I will open up the exterior elevations view for 101. Right. And I'll export this IFC. I guess we want to create a new folder in this project too, right? We'll do MEP import export.
Yep. And then Joe, on your side, do you have the M drive the same way Sean has it, so it'll just become available to you, or do you need to download it off of SharePoint?
No,
Or
I have
do you
the M
want-
drive.
You do, okay.
Okay, so now we've got the IFC. So now, Joe, what's the easiest way, Joe P, what's the easiest way to pop that IFC into the Revit file that has been worked on with the existing MEP systems?
Just link it.
Okay,
So hang on. So is that, can we take that Revit file and put it up on that Revit MEP folder that I threw in the chat earlier?
It already is.
All right, so let's do it all on Sean's side. All right, so Sean, let's open up Revit.
okay.
And then Sean, if you go to your Windows Explorer, I don't know if this folder, I think it is, but let's go to the M drive, go to BIM Air. And then there should be a Revit MEP folder. So we're going to take that, we're going to open that file.
Got it.
So I'd say before we get rid of the existing constructs that are probably in here, let's first import the model and see how far off it is from center, because it should align right out of the gate.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to go to floor plan view, and then I'm going to go to insert, link IFC. Now I'm going to go back to my projects.
Hopefully that just pops up right at the same base point.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It should, because it's all zero.
Yeah. Yep, it should. And again, that would be like easy.
Too easy. Like that's, hopefully that happens.
Yes.
Don't count on it. This. Oh, God, that's so much better.
Oh,
See, if you want, you could also change your background to be black if it'll make it easier for you.
I'm not that tied to the
Yeah.
black background. Structure is a white background, and I always liked the white background. What I don't like about Revit is it's black and white. It's everything is the same damn color.
that took a half a second for my brain to comprehend what you just said. Oh my god, that's hysterical.
It's just so black and white.
All right, so I think this looks pretty good. The only thing I'm seeing is it looks like the chassis may be different. Maybe it was updated.
And it was probably updated. That's why, like, these plans change every day. That's why
Yeah.
Okay.
it looks
Got it.
like it's in the same spot. So now
Yep.
let's get rid of all the other shit that's in here.
Okay. So I'm going to go down here, right?
No, go to manage links.
Where are we?
Right about midway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you go to CAD formats and then delete all those or remove all those.
Yeah, I haven't had time to dig into why yet, but the IFCs that I'm producing for my Ascent job don't get the trusses, but it is an IFC that I produced for either On2 or Goodall brings the trusses in. So it's something about how I brought them out of structure, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's the defaults. The stuff that I'm using for one of them came off of a default install of structure, which hasn't been tweaked to make the IFC work. So
Yeah. Okay. So Sean, I think the first thing we should do now is save this Revit file. And I'm assuming we're going to want to save it back to that same location. Actually, this file's already there, right?
Yeah, just save it to the
We
same.
just have to hit save.
So just
Yep.
say,
Now you can use that one. If
Okay.
need be.
Okay, so now this is all, so now it's in there.
Yep.
So we put this in like 3D view. Like we should see everything, right? We see plumbing.
On your the IFC file, or if you can just the IFC file. I don't know if you can. Just a link.
I see some nice vents here.
You gotta click on the IFC file, or actually change the discipline from architectural, change it to plumbing.
Okay. Where do I do that?
Right there, right where you're at.
Okay.
Yep, change it
Thought
to
so. Plumbing.
there you go.
Cool.
Right. Cool.
Oh, now you can see your MEP stuff.
Awesome. Okay.
So the
Just, you
only,
might want to
so the only thing we have in here is the main trunk, right, for HVAC right now.
correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And then in the IFC file, if we go back to architecture, or would it be like wireframe? Like, can we see if the floor registers are all in that model
In the IFC file,
in the IFC? Correct.
go to back to your plan view. I would think that would be the best way to do it. Yeah, level 1.
They're in there.
Yep, looks like they're there. You're not gonna be able to snap to them, but yeah, they're there.
Yeah, that's okay as long as
Yep.
they're there.
Mhm.
Yep. So then we don't need to draw those. So that means we have our trunk already. We just need to basically connect the flex, or put the taps in for the flex, and then
And we
On
want
the
to do
trunk.
that on the AutoCAD fabrication side anyway.
oh no, the taps on the trunk line. You can put the taps in here. The square the taps that they use to connect the flex to.
All right, so let's do that second so we could come back and do a change and see how the change works.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, so now, so we have the file the way that we want it. So now we
Mhm.
need to do the export.
So
Okay.
the easiest way to do that is go back to your 3D view, and then do your VV. Go to your filters, and then turn off whatever you want to see. You want to export DWV, and you would turn off like hot and cold. Yep, just the visibility,
Oh, okay.
and then hit OK. So now your hot and cold's hidden now. Now you can just window everything and export out the DWV, and then deselect the duct. Yep, and then now you can export job file.
Okay.
And that'll be just your DWV. So it's just export DWV, which is
So
right
I'll
there.
That's gonna
I'll-
go.
Huh?
That's gonna go in a different folder though, right? We're gonna put that in the import folder.
I gotta go back up to the project. Import.
Are we in the 32s or no?
Now this is
No, that's
28.
28.
Oh
This
yeah,
is a
I
real
thought we
one.
were testing it. Oh, it's the real one. Okay.
Yeah, come on, I live
So
daily.
you might want to make that. You might want to make a folder then for the project. Make this Explorer.
I agree, yeah.
Yeah.
We should make a folder first here, Sean, for that inside import, do a folder for, actually, and you know what? Don't do it because these files are all gonna be broken out separately anyway.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
let's just call it what it is. That way we don't have any additional structure.
All right. So this will
Because
be
all this stuff is-
Explorer
DWV. Yeah. underscore
DWV.
Yep. And then yep, that's it.
Okay.
And then same thing, VV, right? And then hot,
Yep.
and then VV cold.
You want to do those separately or together?
So I keep getting conflicting information about, is it gonna be individual or separate? So the question is, can we do them together and then can we show them independently? I guess we could as the layers.
Yeah, they're all layers. Yeah, I would do them together because
So
it's DWS.
let's do hot and cold together.
Yep. So do hot. Yeah. Because you
And
can
that's
just turn
the
them off.
yes.
And on. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Same thing.
And then let's not do any mechanical yet. And then we'll come back, add a couple boots in.
Yep.
And then bring that one in, and then we'll hook up the flex, and then we'll bring that all the way into CAD.
Gonna produce two. Okay. Yep. Okay. And that's done.
Okay. So now we'll jump into fabrication.
Yes.
All right. Save this.
Hey, Joe, I'm in a section view.
Mhm.
And when I go to VV and go to add filters, it won't let me add any of my existing filters. It's
Because
all
those are-
buttons are grayed out.
Yep. You got to because you got to do edit new. You got to create new ones because section views are different filters.
Okay.
Yep.
So I cannot use the existing ones that are there.
No.
And I can't,
No.
can I even
No.
duplicate them?
I don't know. I've never tried. Try it. If it lets you, can you see them? Well, you should be able to see when you
I
edit
can
new.
see
Yeah.
them when I go to the add new list.
Let me
But
see
they
something.
aren't there to select from to add to a graphic override list.
You know, like rules-based filters, they should be. I don't see why they wouldn't be.
They're not.
Huh. Oh, do you have a template applied to that section?
Oh, yes.
Then that's why.
Joe, how can we check if this is the right template?
Yeah, I overrode the one that was up there, so it's going to be the right one.
You did, so it is
Yes.
that one, okay.
We overrode it.
So Sean, you're
Yep.
good to import.
If you want
Okay.
to double check just to make sure, hit Style Manager, and you double check to make see that you can see the formulas. And your documentation, and then property sets, and then your fab tags. Yep, see data pool diet. Yep, those are those three.
Well,
Okay.
That's the latest one.
Cool. So now I'm going to open job. I'm going to do DWV. All right.
This is why you use templates, because now I only have to do this edit one time.
Yeah, you can actually apply those same filters to that template. So in all your section template, if you see a template, it'll apply
Yeah,
those same
exactly. So
filters.
I'm gonna
Yep.
edit this one time and it'll update all of them.
So you're gonna do
So now-
that, the save or the save as or export.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to the project. Epic 28 constructs. And I'm going to do MEP DWV Explorer.
Yep.
And I'm going to click save. I'm going to replace it.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I'm going to open up the template again.
Or not open a new, or you're just going, oh, you're doing it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to reopen that template.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, it's either way. You're opening up just as long as you don't save it as that one. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do open job. Go back to my project. DWS. Delete this stuff. Now I'm going to save as.
Did I do that? Interesting.
MEP DWS Explorer. Yes.
That's another reason why we leave them combined, because Kim and Keith didn't want to have so many, hot and cold constructs and
Yeah.
That makes
So-
sense.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right, so this part's done.
This is
Yep.
done. Now I'm going to go back into ACA. Close
Or
these
no.
up.
Yep.
Right. Minimize this. I'm going to go back into ACA. I'm going to open up those two constructs. So I'll do MEP DWV. Now we run BIM Air Tools.
Make sure this is the updated one though. Make sure it actually updated through OneDrive.
Oh,
Yeah, just double check to go to your property sets. Just to make
It's
sure
on
that
his
the update.
computer though, so it should be.
He's not saving them on his computer. He's saving them on the M drive.
Yeah, but the way SharePoint works, it writes it to your local drive first before.
Oh,
it
okay.
updates. So he
Yeah.
Okay.
locally for Sean it should be fine, but for you,
Yeah.
you would probably wait a couple minutes.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine. You should be
Yeah,
good.
part IDs, part size, that's all there.
yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay. And so now if I go to tag these,
Click on one of them and select it first and make sure it brought it over. And extended data.
Oh yeah, extended data, that's right.
Okay. They're all there.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep. Now you're gonna tag your multi-view block. Yep. Pipe length is the one that one I should probably delete the other one, but that's that one.
we got to add selected from the right click
Yep.
menu. Now I'm going to hit that. That looks good. Sweet.
And then
Okay.
do a fitting too.
You have little faith. That's the tab ID. I should probably rename them to whatever you want to do.
Yeah, let's do one as fitting and one as like pipe or something.
So
Now
then-
remember it shows up in ISO view only. Yeah.
Yep. But
I need
can
to
I
change-
can I
probably
do
change
it
it.
in can I actually do it in plan?
Yeah.
I
Do your
can,
edit
right?
style. Edit style.
It's style.
If you want to change it so you see it in plan, you mean?
No, like I just want to select the fitting in plan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
can do
you
it, yeah.
can.
You just can't see
Now
it
pop,
until you
let's
do
pop
it.
it into ISO and see what happens.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Probably gonna save myself 20 or 25% time just having these colors right.
All right. But now let's see something here.
I don't think that worked.
Yeah, I
was
don't
gonna
think
say,
it
I don't
did.
think that tag is.
It's the same tag we were looking at yesterday.
Yeah, it's not working. Try it again. It's because it was working on my end. So do that.
All right. Now I'm
And
going to
then
add
escape.
selected. I'll try a different fitting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just try that. And there you go. Yep.
Yep.
And click. No click. It's fine. It doesn't do it till after you update it. Okay. Now what the hell?
Weird.
Go to your. See that's tab Fab ID. Now why is it not working? Go to your. Click on your fitting that you clicked on, that you added that to. What's it proper? Where is it at? Oh, you need to add to the property. Right now it's there. C1. It should be C1 is what it should be. Go back to extended data. It should be reading C1 right now. Data pull.
C1. Okay.
No, C1 down at the bottom. Fab tags, data pull.
Oh, C1. Okay.
Yep. So I updated that. You try inserting the block. I maybe didn't update for some reason. So insert the original block that it's tied to. I don't know why I didn't update. Updated on my end.
All right. Remind me again which block
Insert
this is.
the tab Fab ID.
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
Insert that guy. And then okay. And then edit in place. Okay. That's right there. Double click on the text. I don't know why I didn't update. And then delete the ID at the end. ID dot ID. All
Here. And all
on
of
all
them?
of them. Yep. Yep.
Can we
Okay.
change the default to just say, like fitting?
What do you mean? Oh, you can, yeah, whatever you want to do. Yeah. I was trying to take up the space so I knew how big to make this bubble.
Yep.
All right, this is all good.
Yep.
And then hit save changes. Okay. And then reinsert or redo the fitting. I mean, redo the tag. Yeah, just use ones. You can just use ones that are already there.
Work through the whole thing here. Bingo.
Yes. All right, so we gotta go change that in the template before we forget.
That is the template. That's what I'm saying. That's what's weird because
Oh,
that was a template. So it's like, what the hell? That's what I'm saying. It did it on my end. Let me look
Yeah,
at
but
my, let
that's
me check
not-
it again.
Yeah, well, let's go check the template that's on
Yeah.
OneDrive. Or on your M drive, Sean, because maybe it didn't sync or something.
Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, I put it in there. I added it, updated it through SharePoint. So maybe some way it didn't do it that way.
7:20. Yeah, it's there. 12 noon.
Huh. Open it again. Just open that. Just double check. Okay, now just go to insert that block. Yep. Yep, and then just yes, switch to a nicer view. Yeah. Yep, see, it didn't do it, huh? That's weird. I just edit it, yeah. That's weird. Because everyone wonder why I was working in it on my end. Save, yep. And then
It's all good. Done now.
Yep.
all
and
right. So
then,
now I should save this.
Yep.
Yes.
Save as a TWT. Yep, right there, and then you change it. And just hit the back arrow. Or you just hit the back arrow on the
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
There, yep. Fine, yep.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, so that one's in and they both tag. So now let's bring in, get rid of those. And then let's do the same thing for the hot and cold. So let's do DWS.
First thing I would do though is go to your style manager. And then, hello. No, there it goes. Okay, now open up the DWV one, expand out the DWV and drag up that multi-view block that we just edited into the DWS. You know what I'm saying? So we're basically want to replace the tag that we just modified in DWV template into so just drag it up from the DWV. Yep.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right.
It's going to be a multi-view block, multi-purpose object. Then your multi-view, yep. And then
this one, I'm going to drop
drag.
it in here.
Yep. Overwrite. Yep. Now it should be correct. Yep. Okay. Now it should work, hopefully.
Do you have to version it or anything?
No, you don't have to. I mean, you can. If with the DWT, like it asked you when we did it, we version it if you wanted to, but I just didn't version it.
Okay.
We can, but
Then our tools.
Yep. It needs to put some kind of a confirmation dialog or something so you know it's done, or you know it did it or it didn't do it in this tools. Okay, I think it's done, is it?
No, I think it's still running.
No.
There it is. Okay. Now that looks good.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Let's try and do some tags. That looks good.
You can already tell it's the updated fitting. Yeah, so that's good. Or the updated tag, I mean. Now, one thing I don't know if tried doing for tag one of those little couplers. I don't know if it'll do anything with those.
Okay.
I just for my own reference, just so I know.
Yeah.
Not sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna pop in anything or not. Oh yeah.
Gives you,
Okay, we did
gives
put
you
them in
an
there.
R1.
Should we
Okay.
be doing that though, or should we just say, oh, you need 2 of those every time you have this?
No, we're not going to do that. No. I just want to know for my own reference. We're not going
What
to do
it's
that 'cause
gonna
then you would
do.
have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll have 2 at every single. Yeah, that'll convolute the drawing so much you won't be able to read what's going on. Yep.
All right, so let's do a quick little exercise. So Sean, do a couple, like
Okay.
use that same tag and tag a couple, and then let's do a couple
Yep.
of tag pipe lengths, and then let's
Nope.
do a schedule real quick on the tags.
Yeah. I don't have any schedules created in here.
That's
didn't get
right.
that far.
We'll just
Yeah.
create it on the fly.
Yep. I'll show you another trick you can do, Sean. If you do add selected and click on, do that. Select, okay, then you just do one of your, no, that's the fitting.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's the, all right.
And then, well, you got to do it before you exit the command is you can actually do multiples.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. You just do multiple and select them. But why is it a 1? It should be 9. I think I need to adjust that tag for these guys. That should be 3/4, not 1. Yep. So I need to have 2 separate tags in for supply and then return. Because the DWV, they use 1, 2, and 3. For 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 2 inch, and 3 inch, they use just 1, 2, 3. That's what they use for the sizes. That's not going to work for supply. It needs to say 3/4 or 1/2 inch or not just a 1. So I'm going to need to update that tag or update that property set. Yep. On this particular one. Okay. Now I'm just thinking of my own reference. Yeah. So we're going to have 2 different tags for supply and one tag for supply, one tag for vent.
For the
waste.
pipe length.
Only for the pipe length. Yeah. The fitting one is great. Good to go. Just for the pipe length one, because of the right now it's saying 1, which 1 is not, there's no 1 inch. They don't use 1 inch pegs. So
Okay.
that first, the first number outside the bracket is that's the size of the pipe.
Yep. Yeah.
Epic doesn't use 1 inch?
No, they only use maximum 3/4.
Okay.
Yep.
Because Ascent is using 1 inch.
They use max 3/4 and then sometimes most of it's actually 1/2 inch. They only use 3/4 just for the main supply in and right to the water heater or whatever, and that's it. And everybody else is 1/2 inch. So
All right. So Joe, from here,
Mhm.
what's the trick? If I add selected, I can
Yep, add
select
selected.
multiple.
Yeah, you select one of them and then hit enter
Okay.
and then hit OK, but don't and then that's it. Hit OK and then hit M
M.
because you're still the command. You're still like adding do. And,
I see.
and then
Okay.
you
So it's
window.
actually,
And then now you can window or you can select one in multiples or you can do windows.
Joe, which services am I using for gas
Okay.
lines?
For gas,
Piping, threaded, grooved?
yeah, that's the one. That's threaded. Yeah, it's threaded groove. Yeah. Is it in there?
There is a service for it.
Okay.
I'm now loading, so.
Yeah, you can, if you hit M and then you can just literally window them. Yep, and then you hit enter. It'll actually do all of them, and then you hit no, or yes or no if you want to retag them, and then it'll actually put them on the center. It'll put them in the same spot wherever you clicked for your offset on the previous one.
Mhm.
If you didn't click an offset, if you just hit enter, then it'll center them all, and you just go through and delete them. But it's going to be a lot of them, but yeah.
okay. But it's
So
not
you
going to
hit-
tag. It's not going to tag the fittings, will it?
No, I don't think they shouldn't. Maybe it will. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's going to be a lot of MMS though. But that's the option, another way you can do it, or you can select multiples individually rather than windowing.
All right. So that is. It looks like it's
it selects
selecting
everything.
everything.
Because there's no filters for in MEP. There's no in architecture. You don't have a filter. You can only choose either pipework or not pipework. You can't choose whether it's a fitting or not to filter by.
Okay. So you can actually window.
Yes,
got it.
you can window.
Well, then how do you not select the fittings?
Well, sorry, you don't window the entire thing. You window selections. You windows like multiple different windows. So like you window this section of pipes, these pipes, these pipes, these pipes, type of thing.
Got it. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you all right, you gotta be selective about what you're
Yeah.
choosing.
Correct. Yes. In architecture. Yeah. Yep. That doesn't.
Alright.
It's not that intelligent to know what's what.
Yep. All right.
I need to go there and fix that fitting though, or that tag, or make a new tag, I should say, for the PEX.
I just wanted to see if I could. Be nice if you could do like a select similar within the command and just
Yeah.
select pipe lengths and not actually fittings, but
And so, yeah, and that's another thing you do is like we don't tag every single pipe. You only tag pipes that are within a certain. Basically, if anything longer than the tag is what you do. They don't anything like less than 12 inches. They don't bother with them or anything
Okay.
like give or take. Right around
Okay.
that area. So in other words,
Yep.
if the tagging could fit next to the pipe, we don't usually tag it like the length of it. That's how it goes.
Okay.
So
got it. And
Yeah. like those little short guys at the top, I wouldn't tag them.
like this one.
I wouldn't tag that guy. It's just a shorty. Yeah, stuff like that. Yep. And then like the short, don't do the shorties. Do that straight one, the vertical one. That's about it in there. Because they're all just really short other than that. And the short, and the one's coming up off the other left. The one coming off the left. You have that one and the one and the horizontal one. Yep, that's what I would do. Yep. There you go. And then actually, if you hit escape, get out of there. I'll show you. You can rotate the tags around their base point.
Okay.
So select all the tags that are like you want to make them parallel or no, select all of them. You want to select just like the ones that are parallel, so that way the ones that are rotated.
All right. So like these ones you're saying,
Yep.
we can
Yeah.
rotate.
Yeah. Yep. Actually. Yep. And then
Alright.
you just go to your anchor on the properties. No, on the properties tab. Anchor.
Right here.
It should be anchor and then right there angle to 90. Didn't do it. Did not do it. Why did not do it?
Could it be because?
Anchor.
Okay.
No, you don't want to set that. You don't want to release that. That's, yeah, anchor should be rotating them. Try doing one, maybe? See what that does. That should be rotating them. See, it's at 90, okay. Huh. I should be doing it. Good, okay, yes.
Okay.
I know that there's an option, if the only way to do it though is go to bring up your tool palettes. The only way that I know of to do it anyways. So if you bring up a tool palette,
Anyone?
yeah, any one, yeah, it doesn't matter. Because you're gonna drag that tool onto it.
All right. Where are
That
we?
tag, I mean, yeah, and just make a new palette.
Jeez, I don't even really use these that much. How do
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
right
this?
click on that, right click on the bar right there. Yep. And then new palette. Yep, and then that's fine, just leave it that. And then take your tag. It's fine, just name it, whatever. And then just grab your tag and drag it onto the palette. And let it go. No, on the actual palette in the middle of it.
Like I can literally drag this.
Yeah, don't by the grip, just drag it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right there. Drag. Yep. and
Okay,
then
there
let
it
go.
goes.
Now right click on the tag. And no, on the actual tag in the palette, sorry. And then do your properties. And then it's going to be rotate constrained to object, take it to no. It's the only way that I know of to do that. And then hit OK. And then if you like delete that tag right there,
Delete it.
yeah, delete that one and then click on your button. Make a new one. Yep, and then click that same pipe. Click, yep, and then hit enter. And then OK. Okay, now if you hit escape, now click on it, and now you go to your properties and yep, and type in 90 and it'll rotate now. See,
Okay.
that's the only way that I know of to do that constraint, to turn off that constraint. If
Okay, so
somebody
you
else
have
does it a different way.
So, all right. So you want to make sure that you set that up before you actually go and place your tags, because otherwise you got to do that for each one of these, right?
Well, no, but now that you have it created in your tool palettes, now if you use that button in the tool palettes going forward, it'll bring that tag and it'll actually already be there. Makes sense? So if you use that button, it should automatically work.
Right. But all right. So now like this tag, I can't rotate it. I have to put a new tag in.
Try it. I don't think you can. Yeah, but I don't know. And try to see what it does. Yeah, see, it's already 90, so try
Yeah.
to put a 0. I think you have to re-tag it. Yeah. You have to re-tag
okay.
it. Yep, I just realized that. But that's the only way that I know of, and I don't know why that constraint for tagging does that. And that's the only way that I know of to undo that. You have to make the button, and it's weird. I don't know why you have to make a button to get it to not constrain it, but unless somebody else knows of a different way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know.
All right. So let me tag some of these fittings too, and then we can continue on with
Yep. Now the fittings, I believe, is going to be the same thing. So you might want to just drag in that tag you have right there onto your palette. If we need to rotate any of them, but you usually don't. Yeah. But then again, going forward now, anytime you use AutoCAD, you can actually just click on these buttons, and rather than having to go to the drop one in and add selected, and you can just click the buttons and it'll work. Yep. And then you see within that button, you can also set up the tab layers, and you can set up everything else within the properties there for this tag. So if we want to do that route too. So click on your tag, yeah, and just drag one in. No, you can just click on the button. Yep, and just click on your fitting.
right. Okay. Yep.
Yep. Hit OK. Yep. Go.
Hmm?
That's it. On those ones.
Okay. Cool. All right. So now I should be able to just rotate these.
Those ones you won't want to rotate though. Nope, because they're at a fitting there at a corner. What you would do is you would move them. You just generally you'd put them in the general vicinity of the fittings, and they'll understand that that's where that one is. Yep, just like that. That's how they know that that's obviously an elbow. Those are obviously T. You just don't want to have them over the pipe or over the fitting. You just want to put them next to it. The T's, yeah, move those around. Move those to the others. Like if you have one T, which one was? And if you have one on the cold, then move one to the other side of that pipe so they know it's on that cold line. Yep. Over there closer to that. Yeah, that's what you do. But you don't want to cross the pipe with the fittings at all. I'm with the tags. Yep, something like that. Yep. And then they'll know that that's obviously a T fitting. Yep, that's how that works.
Okay. So
Yep.
let me ask you a question. If I mean, these two fittings are probably the same.
Yep.
So can you just use one tag?
You can use one tag, and you can use usually one tag, or you can just put lines if you want, or you can just do there's a couple different ways to do it.
Okay.
Yep. Or they'll just to get it that there's just the count will be correct in the schedules. So the tag is just for reference, basically. So.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let me save this.
That's why those tags are sitting up at the when you look at a plan view, they're vertical, because that's the way when you're doing it the ISO view they come out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're standing like that.
Okay.
You generally don't you guys, we generally don't rotate the fitting tags. Generally, I mean, you can, but when you do, it's going to throw them cockeyed because you're at front view on those are on a front view. So it's going to throw them, literally, if you try doing one of them, it'll throw it 90 degrees, it'll literally rotate it 90 degrees in plan view. So it'll kind of be, the whole thing will be cockeyed on the fitting tag.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, Joe B, you wanted to do a schedule, but I guess we can't do that yet. Did I understand that right?
You can schedule. It's just go ahead and you can create a schedule. I haven't created any schedules yet. We can create the schedule.
What I was saying is just, do we want to just do one? We know it's going to work off the tags, right? You can easily create a schedule off the tag. Or you could create a schedule off all the pipe that's in that 3D model. So
Yep. Yeah.
I think we could revisit on that, Sean, but all I want to do is make sure like that's on a list somewhere. Like we're going to need to have a schedule for both of these things.
Yep. I created schedules, but they're not, I have schedules created, but they're not formatted correctly. That's why they're not in the template. They're not, like right now I have the schedule created where it counts out all my pipe, but I don't, and then it totals them up, but I don't want to list all my pipe lengths like separately. I wanted to combine the pipe lengths together, so it's giving me a total of the pipe lengths. And
I think it's okay. I think it's okay if it's individualized because they need to know what their cut list is.
Okay. So we want to do that. Okay. It just makes it a really big schedule on the sheet. That's why.
Yeah, that's not like I partially want like we want the summary one, but it's okay to have a page that just has all the pipe lengths on it.
Okay. We can do that then too. Yeah. The only reason why. Okay. That works. They just aren't going to know where it applies because they're not going to know which one is which because we don't identify which pipe is which. We just give them a size and a length.
Other than the length.
Correct, but we don't. Yep. So there's no ID for the pipes. Like number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
Which is fine.
All right. So now from here, Sean. So we have it in. We have it tagged.
Yep.
We already know how to create the sheet, so I don't want to waste everybody's time on creating the sheet. I think the only other question I had on this, and I think we figured this out yesterday, but I'm not 100%, is like if we want to change the line weight, or not the line weight, the line type of the hot pipe. So when we printed black and white, yesterday we simply just changed the layer line type.
Yep.
And I think, did that work, Sean, all the way to the printed PDF? I don't remember.
It didn't work, but yesterday I also didn't have the plot settings set up based on these Epic projects, but Keith and I set that up this morning, so we can try it again.
All right, let's try it. Yeah, let's go all the way through.
Yeah. So yesterday we set the hot water pipe to center 2, and then I think I changed the scale as well to kind of make that, it should be 0.5, make it a little bit more visible. All right. So now let me save this. Solve it. All right, I don't know if I really want to mess with this. Oh, solve MEP, okay. All right, hold on one second. All right. The PL2. Whoa. Nope. That's not the right sheet. see what's going on here. Okay, it's got my tags.
Remember the tags, we also have to change the tags to the layer that's, or to a new layer that's for hot or cold, so they can turn them off independently.
Okay. All right, so, is it because they're annotative objects?
I think that's
what
it,
is.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was.
Either that or they're on layer 0, so that might be why too. If we freeze out layer 0, I think by default, I'm not sure.
Yes, they are. All right, so what layer can I guess, do we know what layer I can put them on in order to,
Let's put them on the same as the hot or same as the cold, like depending which one they are.
all right.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah,
Gonna make it that's gonna make it in the same layer and line type and everything though. So they had the dashed line for the heat for the hot will be the dashed line on the tag too.
Okay.
okay,
Just put them all on cold for right now, Sean, all
Okay.
of them.
all right.
And then we know we gotta change that anyway, but
Okay, sweet. Let me save this. I'm gonna rerun this construct. Then we should be all set on our sheet. This. Save this. Okay. All right, so I got it updated on the sheet. Give me like 2 minutes. I got to get up for a second.
yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
While he's doing that,
No. God, I'm just
Nope.
teasing.
No cutting.
okay, so this is my option off to the left.
Show your screen.
Oh, sorry. That helps, huh?
Only if you want us to know what you're talking about.
I should.
Look at you getting fancy now.
Okay, this
Man.
is my option off to the left. This
Okay.
is from this connector down and this connector down. So there's a pipe that's got to join in and a pipe that's got to join in. And here's where it connects to. So imagine that T isn't there right now. So this pipe is just where it is, right? So the problem is, if I get rid of that, it loses the connector. So when I get to CAD, there won't be the collar.
When you both know when you bring it over there, it will bring. It should put it back in.
Will it? Because it
Yes, it's-
doesn't in Revit.
It does as long as you. Well, you'll have to drag. Click the grip, and it'll drag it and it'll pop it in
I
there.
can't click the grip. I'm gonna solve, and it needs to be there.
So you
Okay,
gotta
then
solve
just
it
go
the
ahead
pipe.
No, delete the pipe, and then add a connector. Physically add a connector.
Okay,
manually.
I can physically add a
Yeah,
connector.
it's right there on the palette. See it on the button.
This one? Ah, okay. Perfect. Wait, why is it trying to add them all? There you go. Just the one. Okay, perfect. That solves my problem.
Except for you can't cross on your fittings like that. Your pipes are too close together.
Except I'm gonna have to actually do it on this. This one got slightly longer. All right, that was it. Thanks.
Are you done yet?
No,
Yeah, it's taking you so long. Come on.
said, when we get done with this, I'll just give you structure and no instructions. And let you
What do you mean? You've had 3 days of instructions now. What do you mean?
That reminds me, I need to call Brett.
Contest.
Oh, Brett right now is needing to learn structure. So.
Well, you might want to add me in there then.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, might as well. You got to learn it sometime. See how Jesse likes to do things.
One at a time.
Shit done right, you do it one thing at a time.
Today's been really good so far. So we have the ability to export, we have the ability to tag. We're getting into the sheet. I think the next thing I want to do, or make sure we do, is let's round trip it again. Let's go back. We already have the main trunk in Revit. Let's export the main trunk. And then let's get inside fabrication. And I'm assuming we're just going to import the same IFC file into AutoCAD fabrication so everything could align.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, yeah, we don't need to redo the registers that way.
Right, because it's already there.
Yep. I mean,
Sean,
we
you
might want
good?
to put,
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Good. Oh, you're good.
All right, cool.
So we know we could get to the sheet and all that stuff. So we see the tag showing up.
Yep.
Let's see if we could do the line type now that the plot settings are all set.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
so
if that works or not works, then we know what the next direction is, right? So that's
yeah. So what did we do yesterday I know, so we've got this in a hidden view, but then we changed the setting on the viewport.
yeah,
Was it
hidden
was it-
legacy. Yep.
Okay. All right. So it was this one. Now, should I be seeing the line type here?
I mean, technically, yes. If it's
Yeah.
if it's on the other side.
All right. Well, I'll plot it. We'll see what happens.
I mean, another option too is also I don't know if we want to even explore that route, is we could do all that you're doing here in Revit. Because the piping we figure out never changes for most of these jobs as far as option wise. Because
Yeah.
the showers all get the same supply location, whether it's a shower tub type of thing. The drain, same thing. They don't change.
Getting it all back into one model though is I'm trying to get it all through Gary's tool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because in Revit, you can easily change the color, line type, line weights, all that stuff like that. What you see is what you get. And none of the, that's why I was suggesting it.
Yeah. I got to believe there's a way to do it. We just got to figure out how.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like that didn't do it.
Now,
But
is your
it
CTP
did
file
produce
overwrite?
the sheet.
It published the sheet. It just didn't give us the line type that we're looking for.
Is the CTP file overriding what you're having set in your viewport?
Might be. Yeah.
Hit just either modify or hit display plot styles. And it'll show you right there if it changes it to be, and hit OK, and it should show you what it's going to look like, if it's overriding it or not. Yeah, it's not even showing up there as being a dash line though, either.
Yeah, did we change it? Did we actually make it a dash line?
Oh, that's what it, change your viewport here from hidden, change that to wireframe. Yeah. That's what it is right there. So in the viewport right there, yeah, double click and then change that right there to wireframe 2D and then click out of it. And select your viewport and then select the viewport.
So I would leave it just like that and print it, Sean.
Well, in the properties,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, you don't want to hidden it? There,
Well,
okay, so
zoom back
legacy hidden.
in.
So it's right there. Legacy hidden, so it's good. Yep.
Okay.
That's how it should look.
All
Yeah,
right,
I think that's fine.
Yeah. Cool.
That's what it was, the two hiddens that were causing the conflict. The hidden on the properties and then on the viewport and then hidden within the viewport. What's causing
Got
the
it.
conflict? Yeah. So now it should
Okay.
work.
All right.
And I mean, technically, you could break this into 2 viewports and zoom in real tight on one half
Yeah.
and then the other half.
Yeah.
Like there's 100 different things we could do here.
Yep. So I guess we do want to demonstrate this to Doug later, right? So
I would like to do 2 viewports here though, like put another
Okay.
viewport on that has it in plan view with the isometric on the same page.
I did that before and he didn't like it.
Yeah, I think ultimately they wanted on 2 different sheets. I just want to put it on the sheet so we could see it side by side. So, you know,
all right. Both at the same scale. Although you guys mentioned yesterday that you're really, I guess it doesn't have to be to scale. It can literally just be as big as we can get it.
yeah, but the concern there, like we need to know what it is for like the biggest house. So that
Okay.
way the scale set for all of them the same, because we don't want to, you know, jockey around all these viewports.
Sure. Yep. Do that. All right, something like that.
Yeah, I just leave it just like that.
Okay.
All right, so now let's go back into, let's go open the, actually, we don't need, well, we do need the Revit file. Let's go into the Revit file. Let's add a couple of the connectors for the HVAC, and then let's re-export it, bring it into fabrication, connect it with Flex Duct, and then bring the HVAC one all the way into the project.
All right.
So Joe, you got to instruct here. So like, what should we do here versus, like, I think the Flex Duct is probably the only thing that we should do on the CAD side.
So go to your change. First of all, change your discipline here so that way you can see everything to the mechanical. Yep. Now you're an ICU duct, and now you just want to put in this squared around tap. Yep. And then it should, and then check on the ribbon, it says connect as tap. Click that button. Yep. Now you can just click your ductwork. So it should snap right to it. So, except for you change the size, it's really big.
Yeah.
Diameter. It's a really big tap. Oh, it's a 50-inch tap. Dang. No. Do either 50-inch, make it 12 by, or yeah, make it 12. Yeah. 12 because it's a 12 by 20, 12 by 24. Yeah, it's 12 and 12, and then do. I believe they're mostly 8 inches for the secondary. And they're 12 by 12. It should be 12 by 12. And then an 8-inch on the bottom one. Yep. Yep. And then length though, make it like 2 or 3. Yeah, make it 3. These all be they buy these, whatever they would need to do there. So that's for sure. And then just do, yep. And then just do right click, add selected or similar. What are we gonna do? Or create similar, sorry, create similar. Yep. And then just do your anywhere. Click on your ductwork to align with your grills is what you want to align it with the grills. Yep.
And then the other side, yep.
How do I snap to the other side?
Tab or spacebar, sorry. Yeah, but that's 2 separate houses, so they're gonna have a second trunk, actually.
Oh yeah, that's true. They're gonna have
Okay.
a connector.
All right. So
Yeah,
we
they'll-
only got 2 on this side.
That doesn't make sense though. There should be
Looks
way
like
more than
there's
2.
Looks like there's 3. 1, 2, 3.
There's none in the main living area though? That's kind of weird. No?
Is
That
this
is
the
kinda
main?
weird.
I think this is the main living area here. Oh yeah, you would think there's more in here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, unless there might be because you they're probably in the cabinets of the kitchen.
Oh.
See that line?
Okay.
Yeah, I see the
There's a line
line.
right there and a line right there. I see 2 lines, so those are probably the floor kick registers. So just put two, you see the line right there. Same, you're right there. There's like a horizontal line in the main living area.
Go to the left, right there,
Yep,
Sean.
right there. There's
See
two
those two
lines.
horizontals?
Oh,
right
this and
there
this?
And there.
Okay.
Yep.
Those are probably
Okay.
vertical. So just put a tabs for those.
Two.
Then we gotta do one on the end, right?
Yep.
Would it go on the end or would it go on the
No.
other side?
It would go on the other side and then they put a cap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw your cap on there too. Or we start there, just throw a cap on the end. So escape
Alright.
and then throw a cap, yeah.
Where am I? Oh, right here. Okay.
Yep.
Cap
Actually on both
there.
ends. We're gonna need a cap on both ends. Yep. Okay. And then you're gonna want to basically copy that. I would just copy that main direct. Yep, and copy it down to the other half of the building. Or house, where we're gonna call it. Good. And you're gonna want to make that one a little longer because see the registers go out further. Yep. And then just put all your little tabs in. And your caps. Caps and caps.
All right. Create similar.
Now the only issue I see with that we're going to run into is that the flex will only connect to fabrication will only connect to fabrication elements. In other words, registers need to be a fabrication element for the flex to connect to it. I don't know how we want to go.
I think she is.
Very good. Right. So when we take this back to fabrication CAD.
Would that trunk line be that long?
Yeah, because the registers go outward so far. How the registers are all the way out.
Oh yeah, because yeah. I got you.
But the problem we're going to run into now is in CAD when we take this back to fabrication flex will only connect to fabrication elements. So the registers need to be.
So we should put the registers in.
Yeah, because they need to be fabrication elements in order for the flex to connect to it.
Yeah, just don't put the grills on it. We just need the supply, the actual.
The boxes.
Yeah.
So they're right there, one of those grub boxes through the side entry ones. Yeah. Yep.
And then just put those exactly where the registers are.
You're gonna need to rotate them though.
And the size, right?
Yep, and the size. Yep. I think
Alright,
they're 8 by 12s. I think.
That's what I want to say. 8 by 12 or 6 by 10.
Something like that.
6 by 10 sounds right, based on what's in. Yeah, it's a little bit closer, right? And secondary diameter?
Like 6 and yep. That's gonna be a 6. Yeah, because you have to rotate this thing. The whole thing has to be rotated. Just so your circle's pointing down on the view, not pointing up. No, you have to physically go in there and rotate it like we did the other fittings.
All right, so I mean, I have to place it first.
Yep.
But the
yeah.
diameter should be 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I'm going to cut a section.
Yeah. Or there's already a section there, right?
Oh yeah, I thought there may have been.
I thought there was too, but maybe not.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. It's not helping me.
Yeah, click out of the section right there. Has in that view. Arrow right there. Yeah, that might help you. That's gonna give you. Click on the double click the head. Does that help? Where is it at? Maybe we're not in line with it. I don't know where that's cutting at.
Could be up on the floor too. You might not see it. Yeah, just drop a section right where that is.
Okay. You don't want to do it that way. Rotate it. No, I mean as far as to rotate, we're gonna want to draw it vertically.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, so how do I draw a vertical section in here?
Just draw a section. Just draw vertical instead of horizontal. Just draw a new one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Delete this. So you're saying
Top
this
right side.
direction?
Yep.
That
Yep.
way, yeah.
All right.
There it is.
There it is.
All right, now I got to rotate.
Just click anywhere 90 and type 90.
All right, and then where does it sit?
It'll sit flush to the floor.
And then go down, it should be go below the sheathing, just so it doesn't interfere with anything.
So
Okay.
you do your line, do your AL or AA. And then select that gray line that's right below the dash. Zoom in. The gray one right there. Yeah, hit tab.
This again, there it is.
Yeah. And then you should draw a line the top of the box to that. Top of your plenum. Up the top of it, yeah.
Okay, so
Yep, right there. Nope. So not snap into it.
yeah, it's not
Hit
snapping.
tab, hit tab, hit tab when you hover over it.
Yeah, it's giving me the ding,
Hmm.
the Windows ding.
And then just, yeah. And just nudge it down with your arrow keys. Select it and just nudge it down then. Hit escape. And then select on it and then nudge it down with your arrow keys. Yep.
There you go.
Or two. Yep.
Okay, that looks pretty good. All right. Is
Go
that
back to your
it?
plan. Go back to your plan view. Make sure it's still
Yep.
lined up.
So
Works
what
really
size
big.
is that? That's huge. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. It needs to be rotated. Again, in this the other way. See the double line on the left?
Yeah.
That's your up. That's the upside.
Oh, so now it's got to rotate
The other
to
way.
the
Yeah.
right, clockwise.
So
Yep.
I need another section here.
And again, you only do this once, right, Joe? And then it's just rotating it after that.
It's just a matter of copying them. Or you just, and then once you do it once, it's done.
Like that.
Yep.
Now we're going to slide this down.
Mm-hmm. So I think we're going to need to adjust the dimensions, make it the other way.
So it needs to
Yeah.
be 10 by
10 by
6.
10 by 6. Yeah.
Yep.
And nudge it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
And now you see your grill right there above it. You try center with that grill that's right there. You might be able to line. No, I don't know. Maybe not.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's good.
And now I'm assuming there's plenty of ways to refine all this modeling, right? Like so we can actually like set some more accurate constraints so that stuff is not really so that we're not really eyeballing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could, I don't know if you could align. You could draw a line and then align to the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'd
So
actually.
it's not,
needs to be
that doesn't look like 6 either. The depth is
No.
probably 4.
Yep.
4
Yeah.
by 10. Yeah, now go forward.
You can just use your arrow keys too.
Okay. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Now with the arrow
Yeah.
keys, just so you know, the arrow keys work. The more you zoomed in, the finer adjustment you have. So you zoomed out, it'll jump more each time you press the key. Whereas if you're zoomed in, it'll jump like smaller. See how much more it jumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
And then also if you hold down shift while you're doing that, it'll jump 10-fold of what you're doing.
Okay.
So if
So
you
now,
hold down
the
shift,
the Z height of that, when you copy and paste it now, it holds the Z, right?
yeah. Type in, I would type in, make it a rounded number though. See the middle elevation of -6 and 85, 1/28. Make it something like -6 and 5/8, I think it is, right? Is it 5/8 sheathing you're using on this?
Yeah.
So yeah, make it like negative, or make it a nice rounded from something, so it's not some weird oddball number.
And then hit
Yeah,
that
and then-
section. Where does it actually sit on the section now? Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, cool.
Cool.
All right, so now
Yep.
I'll copy this.
Yep.
Straight down to here.
Yep.
Okay, that looks pretty good. And then how about these?
Which ones? Those ones, just copy those ones over to there, and then we're just, those ones need to be flipped up, so rotated back. No, let me think, which box would they use for those? Yeah, they come in from the bottom on those ones. So yeah, those will just be rotated up.
Okay.
Yep. And I could also, Joe, I could also do a Dynamo script that'll actually go through and it'll see all these IFC registers and place boxes at them for us if we want to do that too.
We should probably do that.
That's easy enough to do.
Yeah, because if we could just place all these based on what's in the IFC file, we just have to make sure what's in the IFC is going to give you enough information to do it.
Okay, so now this one, I actually need what, the other section to rotate it?
Yeah, just do, you can actually use the other section, just drag it over. Okay, let me see where you're at. Actually, let me see something here. Are we coming up from the bottom? So those ones are coming up right
Wouldn't
now.
that just have like a little rounded cap on it?
Is that what they do? Or do they have the box, the grow box that comes up? Okay, then just leave it like that. If that's what they do, I'm not sure. If they use a little rounded head cap on it, or they use their actual box that comes up at an angle. I don't know which way they would do. We'd have to give it Doug to see which ones they use.
Let's ask. We could actually get pictures and whatever.
Okay, so you leave it as it is right now.
So I don't even know if they actually use those boxes either. Those look really tall.
Yeah, they do. I
Can we
think
shrink?
that's it.
Can we shrink those down?
Yeah, rotate the 10-inch. I believe. Yeah. No. Or length.
I think it's length. I
Yeah,
think
the length one should be 6 inches as well. Or 4 inches. There you go. Nope. That's too small.
Yeah, it's probably 8.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, that's it.
You go back to your plan view, you can select similar and change them all at one time. Select all instances. Yep, visible in view. Yep, and then you can change them all. It says varies right now because it should change one, so but that's fine. It registers if it varies, just type in 8. Yep. Okay.
Now just gotta make sure they're at the right height in that section.
Yep.
Yeah, those other ones. All right, this one changed.
That's fine. You can still also select similar and change them all the properties all at one time too, to make them all the same height. That's one thing nice about Revit, you can change them all at one time.
I nudge all these up. Oh yeah, I can. All right, that looks good.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Okay, so now I should be able to just copy these.
Mirror actually.
Mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so how do I do that in Revit?
Right there. Just click on one of those 2 buttons. One with the pencil. The mirror, yeah. One is the mirror right there, right above the rotate. Those are 2 different ones that look the same.
Yeah.
One's for you click a line and the other one's you draw a line to mirror around. Whichever one you want to do. Click a line and draw a line.
All right, so I guess I can probably mirror it right along here, right?
Yep.
All right.
Straight to the left or right.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Perfect. I'll just copy these. All right, those all look pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, and I just got to add one more over here.
Yep.
And then Joe, don't we have to do 2 on the inside face that are large because they have to connect that with like a jump duct? Or do
Yeah, they
they
had to
do
get-
rigid and then jump it?
They do it from what Doug was telling me. They use like a 12-inch flex piece of flex.
Between both
Connect-
units, no matter what?
Yeah, that's what he told me. Yeah, because that way it's flex. Yeah, that's what he told me. So you
Okay.
need a 12-inch tap on the basically on the insides of it.
Where would they do it? Closest to the unit, furthest from the unit?
Or what he told me is closest to the unit, the furnace. He's told me it's
Okay.
basically right outside the furnace, or right outside the furnace room, I should call.
So on the right-hand side, top right of that trunk, there's gotta be another 12-inch
Yeah,
fitting to go
Tap.
down.
correct. But they were also going to need to change. Not that one. The square around. Yep. That one's going to hit this constraint or connect this tap, and it should bring yours. And then yeah,
All right. So sorry,
then-
what was this? What was the size on this?
12 by 12.
And then 12.
Yep, and then 12 again. Or no, that should be 4 or something like that.
Oh,
Secondary
yeah, sorry.
diameter,
Yep.
4.
No, sorry. That should be 12. The length should
This
be 4.
one's
Sorry.
12.
Yeah, the length should be 4.
This one's 4 inches.
Yeah,
And then it goes on the bottom.
on the bottom.
From this
the
view.
South side of it. Yep. So just hover over your ductwork and then hit spacebar.
Space bar. That's
Yep.
it right there, right?
One more.
No, one more,
Okay.
There you go.
that
Yep.
side.
Oh, all right. I'm thinking the bottom of the duct.
No, sorry, that's
Okay.
my fault.
Bottom of the screen.
Okay.
And you want to slide that over to be right outside where the furnace is at.
Which is like one bay over.
Okay.
Where's the furnace at? Oh yeah, there's the furnace. So you actually
Like right
put
here.
it I would put it in line with that tap above it. See the walls that outline the furnace? It's gonna be right outside those walls. So that's somewhere around there, but you don't want to have it. I don't know if they run it in the joist bay or not. So I would put it in between the joists.
I would say, yeah, it's gotta be in between the joists always, even
Yeah.
if they don't use it.
Okay.
Yep.
So we should probably shift this over too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
And then you need another one on the other side, directly
Yep.
opposite.
Right.
no, on the other ductwork.
Oh, the other trunk.
Yeah, below, so you
Okay.
connect them together.
Oh, I see. Okay. I got you. So let's see. I'm going to mirror it.
Joe, should that whole trunk line move up?
The one on the south?
Yeah, should, like the south one, should it just go
Yeah,
north?
It's a little further away. It's a little far away from the yeah. No, you'll need to click the snap button to it, or else it won't attach to it. The ductwork, it'll just be right there. If you move the ductwork, it won't move with it.
Okay. So how do I
delete
snap
that guy.
it?
Delete that guy. Click the one above it. And then you click create similar or CS. And then now click on your ductwork. Yep, down there. There you go. Yep. Now it'll lock to it.
Cool.
Yep.
All right.
So that
But
whole
now-
main trunk on the bottom should go north.
So click on the main trunk, just the main trunk, and then use your arrow keys.
I think that's right.
Right about there.
See how everything shifts with it.
Yep. Yeah, that's nice. So what is driving that? Is it
What?
the placement of the trunk on the south bay? Right.
Generally
like
just between the rails as far as I know, but you don't want to have it too far away.
okay.
We were just
Right,
too
Joe?
far down. See that? So it's the horizontally, right inside the wheels, you see that it's got the rail is going all the way left to right.
Yeah.
It can't be on the other side of that.
Okay.
Everything MEP basically has to be within those sort of rails. Unless
Yeah,
you have
okay.
unless you're going up. Yep, unless you're
Yeah.
going above the rails. Anything in MEP has to be in between those rails, unless you're going above the rails to connect to a drain or something like that. You can't go under those rails for any of the MEP stuff.
Okay.
All right, so
Gotcha.
let's select visible for mechanical, and then let's do the export.
Or just turn the visibility off on the other ones, yeah. Next one, visibility. Oh, you're right,
Yeah, but-
visibility, yeah.
But I
Don't-
need to, where's the mechanical
need to-
equipment?
Just turn all those off and it'll hide everything. But yep,
I'm with you. Okay.
there you go.
Sweet.
And then select all.
Export job file.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're gonna call this in floor, so it's gonna be IF
Yeah, it's gonna be
HVAC.
IF
Okay.
HVAC. If it's HVAC, if.
If HVAC.
All right. So now I'm going to go back into fabrication.
Oh, you know what we just need to do though? Actually, we needed to change this. We're gonna go back to Revit real quick. Those taps that we put for the smaller taps, you need to select those and change them to be the 6-inch to match the register.
Oh,
Right
yeah,
now they're
yeah.
at 8 they're at 8 inches right now. We need to match them to 6.
All right. So what parameter am I changing?
That one, that secondary diameter.
Nope.
Okay.
But not those ones. The other ones. The other taps. The other.
So-
Yep. Those ones.
All of those, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you can just window left to right, or you can select some other. Yeah. No, select some other.
All instant, yep, in view.
You know, there you go. Now select some other. Yep, and then deselect the 2 12-inchers. Yep. Now
Yeah.
you can do it.
This is 6.
Correct.
Alrighty.
There's your change, Joe.
Yeah, so we just changed it. All right, so let's re-export it. I want to see what happens when we change it when it's got flex on it.
It won't do anything. We can change it to the flex, and the flex will just sit there. It actually will. You have to redo all the flex.
Yeah, if you change the size, not if it moves.
Well, and if you're going to re-export anything from Revit, none of the Revit doesn't have any flex, so the flex is all going to have to be redone no matter what you do.
I got you.
Yeah.
So now we're going to import that or open job. You got to do the template though, right?
Got to
You
open
gotta-
the template. Yep.
Yeah.
To software fabrication. Open this one. Get rid of this. Now I'm going to open job.
Are we having fun yet?
Yeah, this is
It's not
almost
hard.
there.
It's just
Yeah.
it's not hard. It's just a matter. It's just a process, and it gets over and over and over. Oh, it's getting there. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Cool. All right. So now I'm going to save as.
Nope, we're going to do flex first.
Oh,
Well, say-
okay.
no.
We're doing flex in here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there is no, they haven't moved flex from AutoCAD fabrication to Revit yet.
I see. Okay.
So you have, the only way you could do flex right now is here.
Okay. All right. Got it.
So you might want to. You can just save it anyways. And save as anyways, just so we do in case it wants to, crash on you or something. Who knows?
Okay. Yep. Constructs. PIF HVAC
Yeah, Floor Explorer, HVAC Floor Explorer.
Explorer. Okay.
Okay. Now you might want to just run your you run the BIM tools now, or should you do it later?
No,
I
we'll
don't
do
have-
it. I want to do that on the CAD side.
This
Yep.
is the
And
CAD side.
I don't have it in here
Oh.
anyway.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. All right, so go to your on your where it says see on your the little buttons on the left, not the big buttons, the little buttons.
Yep.
It says the one that says fill. Click and hold on fill, and hit the one that looks like flex to the third one over. Yep, click that one, and then click on your two pieces on to tap and then register. Yep, and then a register, and then hit and enter. There you go. That's it. Over and over again. Click and click and enter. Are you,
Yeah, it's a
it doesn't
little
let you
thick.
repeat the command. It doesn't let you repeat. Yeah, at the fabrication, you can't repeat. I try the right click repeat. It drives me nuts.
Okay.
So I don't know why they're purple. Different.
I wonder why that middle one is bigger. Or the one all the way to the right. It looks like the width of that one's bigger.
Yeah, it does. What size is it? 6-inch. It says 6-inch. You got GRC female 6 and GRC female 6. See that? That's
Yep.
just 6-inch.
These are different though.
That's
4
a
and 4.
4-inch. Why is that? Didn't
Oh,
make them all
did we
6-inch?
not change the
No.
diameter
Go back in there. I saw
of
it.
one
I saw
of
it.
them? You
Go
did.
back to. Go zoom in on your fitting. Look at see that one right there. See you go to the
Yeah.
left. See how that duct work? For some reason that pleats to flex on the one on the right of that one. For some reason it's smaller than the actual taps. See on the right. See that one?
Like this one.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
See the tap.
yeah.
See the size of the flex compared to the tap.
Yeah.
It's why I don't know why it's smaller. It's weird. Like so, click on that piece of flex. No, that's right.
Yeah, the middle
Is
one's
it?
right.
That's the one that's wrong. So see, that's a 4-incher for some reason. Double click it. Nope, can't change it there. You got to double click. And then change it to 6. I don't know why it made it 4. It's different.
There you go.
One of the quirks. Same thing with that one, yeah. And that one. Huh.
All right. So do you have to change each of these individually?
No, it should have made them, it should have automatically sized it like it did the one. That's kind of,
Yeah.
that's one of the quirks of fabrication in CAD. All right.
This out of the way.
And then do that last one on the left.
Okay.
Yeah. So you click on your same thing, it'll actually loop it around for you. Oh, I know why. I think I know why. Yep. When you're hitting enter to restart the command for the flex, instead of clicking
Yeah.
the button. So it made that's when the ones that came out at 4 inches. And when you hit enter to restart the command, if you don't click the button, it doesn't recalculate the size. So that's why they came out 4 inches instead of 6 inches.
Okay. So I literally have to click this button for every piece
Yep.
of flex.
Yep. Enter
Okay.
does not work. Yep. Enter doesn't recalculate the size. It just uses the default.
Okay.
So you could just repeat it and then go change the size afterwards.
Yeah. Or yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. So I'm
Just
going to
so it's
repeat the
quick.
command. But see there, it worked. That
No,
was
it's still
4.
4.
That's still
But this one, but this one's 4 too.
Yeah, they're both 4.
Okay, then just do it and then just go back and physically change them all. Yeah, you can change them all one time though. Or you can match properties too, I believe. It's seeing something wrong, different about the fitting.
That's weird.
That one's 6.
Oh, that one worked.
Maybe it's where you're selecting.
Maybe.
Who knows?
All right.
So now
So
select this
now-
others. If you can do right there, the third button down on the little buttons,
Yeah.
that's a match properties button. So click that one. Click on the one you want to keep, that you want to match to, the 6-incher, and then select the other ones that you want to change. Yep. And then hit enter, and it'll pop up a little dialog. And then, of course, it's not going to give you the sizes. Of course not. That'd be too easy.
Hang on. Let me try something. I think I might have not done that correctly. Okay. No,
It's,
never mind.
yeah, then just go ahead and just do the double click on them.
It looks like that
forges.
last one too. We need to like move that register over a little bit.
They don't have to perfectly line as long as they're in the bay. As long as it's up in the bay, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, is it actually in the bay? We should go back into Revit and just see.
Oh, gotcha. And then, yeah, and then watch. Click on that left flex real quick. That piece of the one that bends around, the one that bends around. Click that one, and then now you see your grips on the outside of it. You can actually make it like more round, or you can actually stretch it with those grips. Yep. Make it more flex, I guess, if you wanted to do that. That's how you would adjust that.
Okay.
Yep. And then
So
do those.
what connects this? Is that also flex?
Same flex.
Yep.
That'll be 12-inch.
It should automatically, hopefully, do it right.
Yeah, that's 12.
So see that bottom right one, Sean? That's the one I'm thinking. Like, let's go back
This
into
one?
Revit and just see how it's not straight. I just want to make sure it's not hitting. Yeah, so I just move that one over.
Well, rather than exporting it, yeah, move it over there, but go back into CAD and just move it over to rather than do the export and all that.
So
So you can't use the grips when you move in Revit. In CAD, in fabrication, the grips don't work for moving. You have to actually physically move it.
okay, so I can use the move command.
Yep.
Okay, so I think I probably shifted over like 3 inches or something like that.
And you can either redo the flex or you can just drag it. The flex grips do work though.
Okay.
It's really weird. It's really weird. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so now save that as DWG.
Say the Explorer and Floor. Yep.
Yep. So that's done.
Yes.
Yep. So now I'm going to go back into ACA. Close this.
And Joe, we don't need to do anything with like where the furnace is located because they just it's downflow, so it just goes right to that main trunk.
Correct. It just goes right into it. Yep. I don't even think they. No, that's kind of a tap, but I don't know what that is. And Doug never told me what that is, if there is one. So
We could ask that on this afternoon's call, so that's fine.
Yep.
Right now I'm going to run BIM Air Tools. Okay. So that's that. I just ran BIM Air Tools.
Okay. Now that should be in your extended data. Yep. But there's no part sizes or IDs for any of that stuff, so I don't know how we would tag them. There's nothing for any of those. The only thing that's why I say if you look at my other drawing, the only thing I ever tagged was the flex lengths and sizes.
Okay, so we're not currently using tags for this system.
Great. For HVAC, no, because per Doug, he goes, what I asked him what we wanted to do, and he says we don't need to tag anything. We don't need to have any fitting tags because they only use one type of fitting and one type of trunk. Period.
So it's more about just where it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So
All right. So this is it.
yeah, like I said, I tagged when I did it. I put text in there for the links of the fix, which we can make properties for those if you want to make them tags if you want to. I don't have any created yet, no, for the flex. But that's the only thing I've ever tagged is the flex lengths and diameters. So I don't know what you want to do with that, Joe. You want me to make a tag for those, or do you want to?
I would say, yeah, let's make a tag for the flex because there is 2 different sizes, right? So, and sometimes probably 3.
Yeah, and then the length of it too. So if you click on your flex for me real quick, just so I can see if it's bringing anything over. I don't know if it is or not.
It just needs a formula.
It just needs to have the length and then the size. So I need to pull out a formula for the end size and then pull out the length. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll do that right now.
So Sean, can we see this model now with everything on? Like in a 3D view with all of those parts?
Yeah. Let's see.
Or Mavis
I'm
works.
not familiar with these actual ACA projects, so we might just have to figure out what view we need to
Yeah.
look at.
Or just dragging your constructs into this view just to look at, right? You just want to see them?
Yeah, I just
Well, I
want to see
wanna-
the whole model together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we're looking at the right plan and everything, all the information's correct. So I guess I could do.
Or just do a solve.
I was gonna say maybe I'd just do a solve model. For like
Keith,
the
any
Explorer.
objections?
Is Keith on here?
I think so.
No, he's.
He was a while ago.
Yeah.
Shows on my side.
So I mean, I did talk to Keith this morning, and I asked him if there was going to be any conflicts with using this plan, and he said that we were good for the rest of the day. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so we moved Steven over to 32, so he's not in there.
Yeah.
All right.
So Keith, you're okay if we just rerun
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
solve?
Okay.
yeah, it's fine.
So
do whatever
Alright,
you need
so
to. You're not doing anything in the construct, so Sean knows what he's doing. He can do whatever he needs.
all right. So I'm going to run a solve model for the base of the Explorer.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
should collect all the new stuff that we've dropped in here, and then we'll take a look at. I guess is there a view in the project that will have all this stuff in one place?
Go to the solve views. I gotta see
right.
if the 28 should, because that's where the Morocco was originally.
All
And
right.
I know Kim had made one recently too.
All right, so I'll let this run. And then we'll take a look at the solve views.
There, I know there's a few. Let me see. There's the 3D MEP attic, MEP floor. I think if you once it finishes, if you scroll down, I think there's another 3D view. It's not called 3D, but I don't know off the top of my head that has everything in it.
Okay.
Is it something just that order? I feel like it's cycling through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of files in this project. There's a lot of constructs. So it probably wasn't the most efficient way to do it, but it will at least it will at least capture everything that we need and want to see in a model.
Yeah. Jesse, I'm gonna jump on that other call. You don't I forwarded it to you, the Nutanix one, but I'll handle this one.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to take it, I'll stay on this one.
I'm gonna keep working on drawing pipes.
Awesome.
I'm in the groove. I'm gonna stay in the groove.
Perfect. All right, I'll be back.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
That's the old ductwork. That one was it just saw.
All right. So now let's see, take a look at my views here. Maybe a QC view.
Let me see.
Yeah. Okay.
Was there nothing at the bottom? I thought we had a new. We can see what QC has. I think that's more for documentation though.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
Let me
what
look.
I'm just trying to see is like, is there a 3D view that, or you know, a view that we have that has everything in it and kind of looks.
There-
Oh, all right. This kind of looks.
The first two 3D ones that are MEP have everything, but it only has the floor or the attic, depending on what the HVAC system was.
Okay.
But let me look. I know Kim just added one. She might have added it just in another project that we were testing. Just give me a second. There's a model view in the Tide that she just recreated.
Okay.
So if you want, you can. I mean, I don't know if you want to copy it in there now or make whatever you think's easier. If you want to make one.
So there is a model view in this project too.
Is it? Oh, I didn't even see it when you scrolled down. All right, so let's. If it doesn't have everything in there, then just drag in the solved XREF and we'll use it. And we can even get rid of those dimensions and stuff if you want. If it makes it easier for you to see, just freeze them.
Let's do that. Turn this stuff off. This off. It's electrical. So now.
And then just take see those green lines? I think that's like the old 2D MEP. You can freeze that too.
Okay.
Or just detach that. Actually, you know what? Go to your XREF window.
Yeah.
Let's just detach that. Is it on your? Okay, here we go. Detach. See floor plan. Oh, okay. It is. I don't know where that's coming.
Let's see. It's coming in on the floor joist. So
Or
I think it is.
That yours?
I think it is
Okay.
2D.
So just freeze that layer. It's
yeah.
It's old line work. You can freeze it.
Okay.
And then we've got the MEP. So I think you've got all the MEP stuff in there.
The only thing I'm missing is the HVAC, and I think I just need to resolve that construct. So
Okay.
let me just get in there.
And depending on what you solve for,
Yeah.
like there's the first three options. It's a 1, 2, and whatever model that was.
Yeah, I've just been
So
using
101 is in floor, 102 is attic.
Okay, perfect. So, all right. So I think that's the one we want, 101.
Okay. See what happens. All right. If it doesn't appear, then we can take a look at the construct options that might get changed.
There it is.
There we go. All right.
All right, sweet. Okay, so now we've got, let me turn off those old tags. That off. Turn off some of these notes. Okay. Now that doesn't look right. Okay. All right, so everything's in there. The only thing that I'm a little confused about here is, let me get back into wireframe. I don't think our plumbing is lining up. So what, oh, you know what? I think I need to let me resolve the floor plan. It's probably a different plan. So, and let's see, floor plan, Explorer. Save.
I think I'm done with the 1931.
All right.
Well, without HVAC. Still need,
No, that
I'll need to
wasn't
put
it.
the HVAC in here.
See, not done yet.
No, Sean, I thought you were doing the Rio, or was it
Oh,
not?
you're-
No, so we were going to do the Rio, but
Okay.
it was on. Correct me if I'm wrong, Joe P, but I think it was on the wrong. It was on the older database, so we
Correct.
went with the Explorer
Okay.
now.
Morocco, and then I did Rio next right after Morocco, and that was still on the old database. So
All right,
Yep.
so I'm a little confused here. The floor plan when I solve for the Explorer,
Mhm.
the plumbing, like the fixtures in this plan do not align with the plumbing that we dropped into the model. Like according to what we did before, there was a toilet here and there was a toilet here, right? It's so something's off. Let me see something.
Well, you guys are figuring that out.
oh, something is off. What did you do wrong?
Can you guys show me? I need to know how to get this exported out and back into ACA.
This is not the right floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
and was it possible it wasn't the Explorer that you were looking at before? If you just look here,
yeah,
does that line up with what's solved, right? It matches it, so it doesn't line up with the plumbing.
Back to the other one.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, because it shows the toilet being down south in the master bedroom.
Yeah, like right here. So
more like the
Uh-huh.
I
twin
don't know
bathroom,
anybody
like
else, but I can only barely hear Joe.
Oh, sorry. Better.
Yes.
The mic was up higher. I didn't pull it down all the way.
this looks right. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks.
Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe the plumbing didn't update. Hang on. What the heck?
You might be
all
looking at a different project's plumbing.
Yeah,
That could
exactly.
be.
So let's see here. MEP DW.
I thought you did a solved model when you.
I
little
did.
While ago.
I did. So I don't know why
Huh.
that wouldn't update. I'm confused here.
DWV is what you're looking at, not DWS.
Yeah, but I don't think either one of them are lining up. Right? That looks fairly close.
Yeah, that one looks. No, it's not because
Yeah.
there's no supply to the toilet.
All right, so I'm just going to solve each of these manually. Let me put this in the top view just in case here.
Sorry, what were you saying, Jesse?
I said, I am at the point where I'm ready to export this back out to ACA. At least I will be in a few minutes. Right now, I gotta do some verification on interferences and then I'll be ready.
Okay. You can also do that within Revit, I believe. It'll tell you. It's clash
Yep.
detection.
No, I'm doing that in Revit. I want to
Oh,
do
yeah,
that in Revit before I export out.
Yeah.
Is there actually a button I can press that'll actually tell me where the clashes are?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to where's it at?
Analyze?
No, it's a where's it
Collaborate?
at? Where's it
Interference
at?
check?
Collaborate. I think it's collaborate, and then
Run
for
interference check.
coordination.
No interference detected.
There you go. So you're done.
That's not possible. I'm looking at one.
Well, hang on. Did you guys set up the settings for it? Hang on.
There it
No,
is.
no, it's these 3D AutoCAD face, like, I don't think it's gonna tell me.
Oh
it's
yeah, no,
different
only if it's
stuff.
Revit, only if the Revit or fabrication elements. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do it manually.
Oh yeah. I didn't know you're doing with your trusses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. Then it won't work. Unless you take it to Navisworks and do it.
Well, I don't want to go all the way to Navis to find out I've got a problem if I can solve it right here before I get all the way through all those steps. I don't want to do an export, set it up, do it, and
do
then
you
go,
mean?
oh shit, I need to move that pipe 2 inches.
You don't have to export anything. You can load the Revit file natively right into Navisworks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
And you make a move and you just save it and refresh in Navis.
All right. Excellent.
So, all right, we're all set with everything's aligning here. Yeah, it was just those constructs didn't update. I don't know why. Okay, awesome.
We're
I
good.
think yeah,
Okay, for now.
we look good. So we've got our HVAC in here, we've got our supply, and we've got our drainage.
Yep. And then wait a minute. Yep. So I need to go through. So on my end, I need to update the tag for the PEX. I need to create a tag for the HVAC Flex, right? And that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? We did have the conversation about the different tags for both hot and cold.
Different tags or just different layers for the tags?
Yeah.
Yeah, just that's fine. That's an easy fix on that one. Yeah, it's just a matter of changing remember the properties of the tool palette, the button, and the properties you can actually set the layer for each button there. So I can just make 2 buttons with one with hot, one with cold, and you just have each layer set for each one.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. All right. I'll give me good going on those. I guess Joe said he's going to be back, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. He did. Yeah, he did say he'll be back.
Yeah. Not sure if we need to continue on this or if you want to. I think he said he wanted to run through it all one more time. I think is what he said he wanted to do.
Oh, I think we did it.
Yeah, so do I. So. Yep.
Well, it'll be good. I want to run through mine.
Okay.
So let me get to that point of being ready. I mean,
All right.
won't take me a few minutes here once this thing's open.
You guys want to call me back then when you're done, Jesse, or?
You don't want to just hang out on the phone like we've been hanging out all day?
Well, it's noon here for me now, so I would like to go get something to eat. I don't. That's just me. But we can hang out on the phone.
Revit model could not be opened because the contents are corrupt or it is currently unavailable. Do I have to close out of the file to
No.
send it into a Navisworks?
Nope. No. Try hitting save in Revit maybe, and try doing it again.
I literally just did.
That's a weird
I
one.
wonder if it
Never
was
seen.
saving at the time.
Oh, you know what? What version of Navisworks are you using? What year? It needs to be 2022 and up.
Shit. 2020.
Yep, it needs to be 2022 and up.
Yep. Okay.
Another
Well,
install.
then I will just do it manually.
Put add that to your list of updates at the end of the day. Yep. Yeah, that doesn't tell you, hey, it's your wrong version. It tells you, it just gives you that corrupt thing for Navis. It's Autodesk needs to get their ducks in a row. Okay, so do you guys want to hang out or you want to go?
Well,
What are
why
you
don't we go through the process of exporting my thing out? Then I know how to do it, and then everybody can move on. All right.
Okay.
Share my screen. I'm gonna share the big screen this time. Okay. I have a model. It's got drains, gas, domestic, and it even has options. So this is These are the two different options for what's happening kind of in this area.
Okay, so you want to go through and your first thing you want to do is your filters you already have set up, right?
This isn't quite right. This needs to move. I was like looking at this going, something's not right. And then I remember this needs to be 20. Oops. There we go. Okay. That is everything. All right. Okay, what do we do?
You just first go to your VV and go to your filters that you've already created and turn off either the hot and cold or DWV, whichever one you don't want to, whichever one you're not going to export right now. No, visibility. No, I didn't mean that. Sorry. Cancel. Go back in there. And then filters, and then the checkbox that says visibility. Uncheck the checkbox for visibility. Yep, and then okay. Yep, so now you just have your, what is it? Hot?
Well, I also have to get rid of this crap.
No, that's that you just have to not select it. That's fine. You
Okay.
only can select fabrication. So you just window everything and then filter to just your fabrication elements.
Which is done
So this your filter is on the top of the ribbon. It says filter. Yep. And then hit check none and then just click, or either way, yeah. That's what I do. Yep. And see now you have the export. Now you're doing just hot. We normally do hot and cold together. And name it DWS for supply, just so you know. But you can do whatever way you want.
By the way, we have to be careful with how we name these things because the whole -2 causes problems.
I would use underscores. So
Well,
so
it's
go to your
not,
filters.
underscores are even worse. So
They are?
they're hard to read in certain, they get lost in certain formats.
So turn on your hot and cold if you're gonna do that. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Yep, that. Whatever your hot and cold ones or whatever, and I can't see your screen, I can't read it. Okay, now window and filter. Okay, and then now you can do your export job file. Yep.
Let's see, I think, so right now we're putting them in, I was doing it where I was splitting it between first and second floor. Can I do that here?
You can, it'll only export what you select. So if you want to do that, you select which ones you want us to export. So
Okay,
you can select.
And so the filter I would be doing at that point would be filtering on.
No, then you just window, I would go here. No, leave it though. Leave it alone. To go to your front, use your view cube to go to like a front view. Nope, cancel that. Go to your view cube, yeah, go to like a front view, and then that way you can just window off which ones you don't want to include or do want, to then hold down shift and then window what you do not want, like level 2. Yep. Now you just have the lower one selected. That's the way I would do it.
Okay.
Yep. And my honest, you guys
If I crossing window, is that going to remove the lower stuff?
It's hold your shift and shift removes, control adds. That's all you do. So whatever way you want to do it, it doesn't matter which window you do, as long as it's depending on which key you're holding down.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to be paying a lot of attention.
Another option you guys can, just so you know, in your options, you can change the color of your highlight. Like mine is set to pink and something like that. That way it's some bright colors so you can see what's selected a lot easier.
Yeah, that works. That's what I meant was.
Yeah. You can use, shift and yep.
I don't have to get the entire pipe in the window. That's what I was getting.
Oh yeah. That is exactly the same as AutoCAD, left and right. Yep.
That's what I meant about can I.
Yes. Yep. Sorry.
All right, so then, okay, now what? Now I hit the export job file?
Yep.
And I go to my job, my project. There's my project. What drive? P drive. PBS, Oakwood, Colorado Springs, 1931T, constructs.
We were in an export. Remember, this is going to be an MAJ file that you're not going to use anywhere but to bring it in. So you might want to put an exports folder.
Got it. So I need to go back to, I think we need to figure out what our file structure is here, right?
But we did that. We did it inside of our, I think we did an MEP exports on the Clayton stuff. inside
Yeah.
of this folder, inside of here,
At
where
the
you're at.
root.
And then exports and imports. Yeah.
Oh, and ex- Is this an export or an import?
No, I think it's just MEP, and then inside of there, I think we had an export.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think that's what we did, right, Sean? I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we had two folders. We had an export and an import folder. Within that MEP folder, export was anything that was coming out of ACA, and import was anything that was coming into ACA.
That was my next question, was what direction is relevant?
Yeah, it seems like it's all relative to ACA.
And this is going to be DWS first.
One.
You can't have space, you can't have dash, space, and the number 2.
Just the number 2? Okay.
So it basically means no spaces.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, dash is just not dash space 2.
Interesting.
That
I
was,
would never-
it took weeks to finally get my tech to figure out why I had a whole bunch of constructs that would not solve in
Yeah.
master sets only. And there's some very specific functionality that does renaming of files with this -2 business, dash space 2. Okay, so there it's done. Now
Yep.
I go to AutoCAD. Do I need to run Fabrication AutoCAD or can I just run Blackpoint?
Nope, you have to run fabrication debris because you have to use the open job
true
command.
enough, true enough. It's an import.
Yep. We could probably turn off the recording by now. If you want it still recording.
Yeah, because this is the part I'll watch.
Oh.
Oh, crap. We got 8 minutes of services to load right now.
Fine.
Oh, or not. Why don't I have an active project set?
Is it fabrication, maybe?
No, I had an active project set yesterday. This morning, when I closed this, I had an active project set.
Or maybe because when you did an update and restarted,
It wouldn't, that wouldn't cause it to lose it.
an update for AutoCAD wouldn't?
Blackpoint didn't load.
Oh.
That's
good.
That's weird. It's weird that it
That's-
didn't load. Okay, so what do I do here?
So just go to your open job, type in open job. Or no, open up the template first.
Open up what
So-
template?
Our template on the SharePoint, it's on the SharePoint right now. It's on the, where is that at, Sean? Bimmer, Blackpoint.
Sorry, say that again. You're looking for the
template.
fabrication template. Yeah.
Yep.
So if you go on the M drive, software.
Sorry, you gotta back up. What are you pathing as the M drive?
Oh,
Oh.
Blackpoint.
This was on Clayton Homes build 4.0.
Okay, so I need to get that.
Or-
synchronized.
Or just go to the SharePoint. Or
I just need to figure out where's that? It's in here, right?
Yeah.
Premier.
software. Yep, software. That's under software. Blackpoint software.
Fabrication, and then it's the .dwt file
Right,
that's in there.
it's right inside that folder.
Which folder? Oh, this folder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go open that.
Yep. The back arrow one. Your back arrow at the top. Yep. Take you right back to where you, no, it's the back. Oh, the back
Oh,
arrow.
you
is
gotta
on-
be kidding me.
No, back arrow. Back one more time. There you go.
Why
Take
did
you right
they
back to where
jump
you
me
were.
back to that other place?
Yeah.
Okay,
Now you can do your open job. Open job type. There's no button for you. You have to type in open job.
I have never used that command.
Nope, because it's a fabrication command.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, now what?
I
How
should
did
have
the
a,
fabrication launched?
it doesn't look like it did actually. Type in a T-bar.
You know what? I think this is the problem.
Yeah, you're
I have to launch it. Do I have to launch it from this every time?
No, go to your start menu. You should have an auto in your Autodesk folder. There should be a fabrication button.
Yeah. What I mean is, I can't leave it in my tray.
What do you mean?
I mean, when I run Blackpoint, I have it right here. I just click this button and it launches. I don't have to go into the start menu.
Oh yeah, because you just have to make the button down there in the bottom. You don't have a button right now.
I did. That's what this one was. Yesterday, I launched Fabrication and then I said, keep in dock. But when I just clicked that, it did not start Fabrication.
Interesting. Go to your desktop real quick, because there should be a fabrication button on the desktop already.
The
And then
first thing I do after an
right there.
install of software
F.
is, well, actually, this is usually the first thing I do
Nope.
after I install.
That's not the one you want though. The F is the one. Yeah, the F is drag that to your bar down the bottom. Yep,
Oh,
that should work.
it can't.
Why?
It
Too
has a
many?
red arrow. It has a red circle with a slash through it.
Huh? Is your
Yeah.
locked or something?
No.
I was able to drop that in my bar down at the bottom. That's weird.
Are you Windows 11?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're on Windows 11.
Now I think I'm Windows 10. I don't even know these days. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I'm on Windows 11.
Yeah.
What is? Do I hit new?
Where's your? Didn't we already do this for you or no? We did this
No.
for you? Yeah, then hit new. Did you already pull down the zip file I sent of the database?
Probably not.
Okay.
Hey
it's on the
guys,
chat.
I'm gonna jump off. I gotta get on another call, so I'll talk to you
Okay.
guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
So yeah, go into the same with that software folder that you were the templates at. So you got to pull it down for the zip file. You have to unzip it into your public documents first before you do it in here. You
This
follow?
one?
No, you have to unzip it. No, you have to go to your before you do it here.
But it's this sys exp, right?
No. Nope. It's not. So you just cancel this. You have to go to that SharePoint folder, grab the zip file, drag it to your public documents, and unzip it. And then map to that file folder.
Which zip file? That's what I'm
The
getting
BIM,
at.
yeah, it's the one. It's the BIM. Where it goes? I can't even read your screen anymore.
BIM Clayton build 4.0 zip.
Yep, that's the one. Yep. So copy that to your public documents, Autodesk fabrication folder. C drive, users, public documents for public, and then documents, public documents, and then Autodesk fabrication, and then drag or paste it right there.
Probably the most annoying part of Windows 11 is they got rid of copy and paste on the right click, and it's now just a little icon instead of the word. Oh, that irritates me.
Yeah, I don't care for Windows 11 yet, but and then extract all to there. Yep. Yeah, I don't really. I've tried Windows 11 and it just bugs me up to day. You have to expand stuff out all the time and the little right click. It's like, come on, just give me my stuff back. They're trying to streamline it, but it's just like, come on. Do that with stuff we don't use every day. Saying, you doing it? Oh, okay, still doing it. This is gonna take This is gonna take a minute. I remember Sean's yesterday. We took a good. We took a 5-minute break. Yep. This is gonna take a little bit. Once this extracts, then you can do the new and point to that folder.
So, sorry, but while you guys were all watching things for the last 2 days, I had to get shit done.
Well, come on. See
I
that?
was drawing. But now I have one plan. Well, not done because I'm guessing the HVAC will take me all day on one model.
As long as you put your fittings in, I mean, you put your plenum box in there and you put your registers in, and then it's just a matter of click, and you're for the flex itself, and you're done. So
Yeah, but it's click, then go make sure it fits inside a truss. Click, then go make sure it, like, that's the pain in the ass is making sure it doesn't hit anything.
Another thing you can do when you're doing the click and with flex, you can click, and then you can actually, instead of hitting enter, you can actually tell it the path. You can click for the path you want it to take.
Right.
as well
But
when you're doing that.
It's a 3-dimensional path.
Yeah, correct. And that's the only, but you could
And
tell
I've
it you
gotta
want it to go this
cram,
direction.
you
Yeah, I know.
I can't just have 12 things laid out. I gotta do 3, then 2 inset, then 3 more.
Yeah.
Like I have to stack them up inside that space. That's what I mean.
Yep.
It's gonna take a
Yeah.
while.
Yep, it does. Yes, it does.
That's where we're gonna need to come up with some tools that like, where I can grab a bunch of ducks and have it kind of go and, you know, put them in a nice box.
Really? Is that an official term? Yeah. And that's the thing about fabrication. It's only fabrication. There's only certain elements that allow you to connect multiple items on one single face of like a plenum box, like the Dorias are. There's only certain elements that allow that. So, and there's very far and few between that allow that. So,
Oh shit! It's already 3:30.
I don't think you're gonna get that work done today.
No, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just wanting to get this plan out to AutoCAD today. But I don't have time because I gotta call Ariel.
Yep.
Get some other stuff done. So as soon as we get one DWG created.
You always had it off Madison because she's been sitting here this whole time just paying attention, like, you know, to everything we've been doing, you know, she has it all down.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So when are you gonna start drawing?
Whenever I get everything installed.
What don't you have
No.
installed?
Well, I just got Revit today, so you know that's progress.
Did you get the add-ins for the fabrication?
I don't know. I think I'm missing some of them.
The ones I copied up there for Sean to use earlier today onto the SharePoint?
Yeah, I got those.
Okay.
I don't have, like, when I go to load the database, it's not there. So I need
You're gonna have to do right
figure
now what
out-
we're doing. Just like what Jesse's doing right now, this is what you're gonna have to do. So you have to go to grab that zip file, copy it to your public documents folder.
How did I have a
Okay.
database already?
You had the service, not the full database. We figured that out yesterday. I think that was when we were figuring out with Sean. That I sent you the service, not.
I don't
Yep.
even need the database. I just need the service.
Well, no, you're gonna need the database. Or else you're not drawing the right correctly with the right elements.
Oh, okay.
So all you drawn all this time is you got to basically redraw it all. Because you didn't have the right database.
But I don't need the database for Ascent. I don't. I just
Okay.
need the parts to look right. That's it.
Okay. You don't need to tag
Okay.
anything?
I'm not making tags for Ascent.
Okay,
We're not-
then yeah, you're
I
fine.
will not be doing shop drawings for Ascent.
Okay, well, it's okay. It's done anyway, so. So now you can go through and click on your new. And then you might want to have to
I got
cancel this and
songs.
redo it.
No, I just have to,
Because-
find it. Where did I
Am I not
put
sure?
it? C.
Yep, see users, public documents, or public, and then public documents.
Documents, fabrication.
Where's the zip file at?
It's on the software, Blackpoint software on the M
Do I
drive.
just select this folder or do I have to select something?
No, just the
particular?
folder, just that folder. Yep, it's on the, what's it say? And yeah, there you go. Now that's the one you want to select. Okay. Yep. Madison, yeah, it's on the SharePoint. It's on the,
Support.
where was that at? Did you see? It was on the M drive. It was on BIM Air, and then, or wait, BIM Air? No, software, sorry. M drive and then fabrication. So software, fabrication, and then it's the Clayton build 4.0 zip.
Gotcha. And I need to put that on my local.
C, on your C drive, users, public, and then public documents, Autodesk, fabrication folder,
C drive users
public documents, Autodesk, and then
Yes.
fabrication. I'm right inside there.
22.
Yep.
Okay.
And then right inside there should be an imperial and metric one. You just
Yep.
throw it right inside and then put it in there, then unzip it.
Gotcha.
Right. Open job. Assume I'm going.
How
where
you
I
can
said
do-
that.
Yeah, your open job, yep. You just open job.
Yeah.
Where's
This is where I
the MA
start the thing. This is where I start the file, right?
import? Is it MAJ file?
Yeah.
Maybe
That was where I saved it to.
it hasn't synced yet. No, it's on your local though. Shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's local.
No, you didn't.
Okay, let's go back.
Maybe you created the folders and you just didn't do it though. Maybe.
US dash. Nothing really seemed to happen there.
Go to that folder and see if it's there. There it goes. Now it's done.
Nothing.
Do you have some elements that the window didn't pop up that tells you exported so much such and such parts?
Right. I had nothing.
So go ahead and go back to Revit and reselect your elements. Okay. Now do export. Try it again.
Hmm.
It's not telling you that you've done it. It have another little dialog pop up telling you exported this many items. Try
Okay.
windowing everything maybe. Don't be selective maybe, yeah. And then filter. And then now try exporting.
Oh wait, should I be doing fabrication export?
Nope, just export job file. Yep. MAJ, okay. What did you name the file?
I just use the default because I'm tired of typing in file names and having it not take. And it
But
did not do
it's-
anything.
It didn't take it again. Maybe restart. Maybe try restarting Revit? I don't know. That's weird. Go to your settings on your fabrication tablet first. In the bottom right corner, settings button. Yeah, click that first. And hit reload. Yeah, you're using the different database. Yep. Okay, and then it's okay. And then try to hit and go okay. Try doing it one more time. Select your elements and then hit the export. Filter.
But the export button's gone.
Yeah, because now you only have you could only have the fabrication element selected. Okay, and that's on the right spot. Okay. Nothing. Try doing this through the file menu then. Yep, it's operator error.
Restart
Me-
Revit?
Yeah, try that. Yeah. That's the only thing I
Because I'm pointing at a different database.
oh, you are? What do you mean?
I remember we just put the database on.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't matter. It's still, it'll use the database you have already used. You've already used to draw everything. Yeah. Yep. Madison, did you get that database installed?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, it still is zipping. Okay.
Yeah, but I did find it, so.
And once that's done, you got to open up CAD fabrication, and then when it prompts you at the beginning for you hit new, and then you go to that location and it'll open that database.
I haven't opened fabrication yet. I don't know if I have it.
Oh, you haven't installed it?
I don't think so.
That would help. So wait, no, you had to have, because if you had the folders already created in the public documents folder, then you've had it installed it.
Okay, well then I have it somewhere.
It's on your desktop. There's a F button.
Gotcha. I was on a call with David this morning installing everything.
Gotcha.
But he had to jump off, so I don't know if I finished it or not.
Gotcha.
Nothing.
Huh. That's different.
So I just
can't
exported this
even
one little thing.
That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, I don't know why you installed the tool. Maybe.
I just had to see cool stuff, guys. I probably will stay here no more than 30 seconds. But
You're gonna see broken stuff right now. Jesse's not working right.
I just loved seeing cool stuff. And this is cool stuff. And I just look at Jesse's head to manage the temperature of the event.
Pretty red right
Jesse, it's looking tanned and clean. So this is a good day.
Yeah, try doing maybe other one. Yeah, see what
There
that
you go,
does.
Rich. There you go, Rich. There's your pretty picture of cool stuff.
Hold on. Drum roll. Voila. Oh, awesome, guys.
There's the gas line that's changing size. It's dipping down to go through that girder truss. I have one collision still yet I have to take care of, but
I love it, guys. I want to share. You guys know a company called ANSYS? ANSYS?
no.
Mm-mm.
So it's
Nope.
a FEM FEA modeling company, finite element analysis. And you can import IFC files to do structural analysis, fluid mechanic analysis on a model. So I reached out because I used to use it way back in the day when I was in engineering at school. And they said, send us a model and we could show you what we can do. That's cool.
They won't be able to do jack shit.
Yeah, well, Revit can do all that analysis, a lot of that analysis nowadays. You know that, right? Right out of the box.
I
Revit
think
can't
so.
analyze wood wall framing. It can't.
That Jesse, that's why I poked them to see what would happen. Just curious.
Nobody's cracked the nut on load transfer for wood. Yeah.
With what wood?
Yeah.
The add-ons for Revit have, or the add-ons for, because it includes the point loads. When you use the framing add-ons for Revit, they have point loads in there that it can calculate. It can calc out.
Yeah, but you have to put all the loads on it.
Well, yeah, you have to tell it what the loads are, of course.
That's what I mean. Until
Oh.
you can have a house that goes, oh, I have roof area.
I
I'll
weigh
figure
this
out the
much.
loads, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they have their software where it'll take the weight of the framing. It knows the weight of each 2x4. And it'll actually calc out that stuff to give you approximate point loads. Yep.
Maddie, are you enjoying the banter?
Always.
Excellent. I just
So
want
my export isn't working.
excited because I want to actually start a fire in one of the houses and see how it permeates throughout the house. That's what I told them. All right,
So-
I'll let you go
so
back.
I'm gonna punt. I'm gonna save this Revit file and send it to you and see if you can get it to export. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go back and keep working on my drawing until I get these collisions taken care of.
Okay.
And maybe by then, we will have figured out why I'm not exporting.
Worst case scenario is you just have good practice.
All right, yeah, worst case scenario, I send it to you every time I need an export.
No, you've had good practice. You just redraw it with the right database.
I'm not redrawing this plan.
Thanks,
Yep.
Joe. Thanks, Maddie. Bye, Jesse.
All right. Thanks, Rich.
Thanks for including me and not deleting me off the meeting. I enjoyed that moment. See you guys.
See ya. All right. So you're gonna send that to me?
Yep, I'm gonna go stick it in the meeting chat.
Hopefully, let's see if we can. Hopefully,
I don't see an F anywhere.
after you install Fabrication, there's no F on your desktop.
No. I like search for fabrication and it's not there.
But you said you had a Fabrication folder in your public documents, right?
Yep.
Well, that's kind of odd. And you did a search on your start menu or in your search bar and for Fabrication, and nothing came
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, well then try to go install it then, I guess, onto
then-
your. So do you know how to do that
Just like from the Autodesk website.
from the desktop app?
Desktop app.
Yep, use that desktop app, and then it should be in there if they're giving you a license for it. I'm assuming they have.
Bye.
All right, Madison, if you want to share your screen, okay, there we go. Nope, they haven't given you the license for it yet. That's why.
Okay.
So we need to give it Dave. Let me add Dave, see if he's available. Hang on a second. Add David or David. There he is. There he is. Okay, I'm seeing Dave's available. Oh wait, there's all those ones. What's those ones? Are those all available for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then go to your Fabrication 2022 you need. So you go see Fabrication in there. Fabrication 23, but you need to go, okay, so go to click on your name at the top, go to account details, and then hit right there's access my complete list. Yep. That should open up the website, and then go to, where's your Fabrication?
This one.
Right there, yep. No, click on the expand.
I need 22, right?
All right, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, sorry, that was Dave who just called me back right now. So
Okay,
go to
cool.
drop down your install. No, okay, go to view details. Oh, it's right there. It's our 2020. Okay, 2022. Yep, install 2022. Yep, that's what you want. Yep. Okay, and then when that's done, Fabrication. Okay, there's a hot fix. Oh, you just wait for that. Okay, and then now click on that link at the top. So it's done. There you go. Yep. Did you click the open file button?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, once this is done, then you should be able to, then your Fabrication should be there, and you might have to recopy that database. That makes no sense, that database though.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Go to your public documents folder. It might have put it in there for Revit. Since you installed those add-ons for Revit for fabrication, that's when that's what might have populated those folders. Fabrication, yeah, 2020. Yep. Okay. So that's might have been when you installed those add-ons. It might have been what caused those folders to be created.
Really?
It's okay. So once this is done, then you launch it, and then it'll pop up with you telling you what database you want to use. And and
Okay.
you don't select anything. You hit new, and you select that folder right there that we just in your public documents folder.
Gotcha.
And then that'll get you that database, and that'll run that database for you. And so you should be good to go after that. You might want to do this fabrication hot fix if you want to do that stuff for these add-ons right here that's showing on the screen, but that's about it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. If you have any other
Cool.
problems or you can't get something working, let me know.
All right, we'll do. Thanks.
All right. Yep.
Bye.